My name is Val. You might have heard of me. I work on, I'm the lead maintainer of Mongoose, the popular ODM for Node.js and MongoDB. Oh, wow, thank you guys. I really appreciate that. Oh man, that's the nicest welcome I've ever gotten. Thank you. So yeah, and among other things, I also lead the back-end team at Booster Fuels, which does gas delivery to about thousands of cars in the Bay Area now. So I wanted to give a quick talk about Archetype. This has been a kind of a passion project of mine for the better part of 3 years now, on and off. Archetype is basically a standalone casting and validation library that's meant to kind of compete with and hopefully replace Joy, JSON schema, et cetera, in kind of a more powerful and extensible way. Like the real pain point that I'm trying to solve is like you get like some JSON data over the network that contains like a deeply nested array that contains some dates somewhere down in the middle, and you want to kind of hydrate this entire object into something that makes coherent sense. So if you've ever worked with Go and you've done JSON unmarshalling, you've kind of done something similar to what Archetype does. So the three kind of key design principles that went into Archetype: it's meant to be composable, inspectable, and extendable. So what do these three things mean to me? Extendable means that any ES6 class is a valid custom type. So any wait a minute. So any ES6 class can be on the right-hand side of a dollar type, that with no extra wrappers. Inspectable means even if the structure is deeply nested and contains arrays that contain objects that contain other arrays, makes it easy to get like a nice flat list of these are all the schema paths, these are the types they should be. And finally, composable means that by virtue of the, extensible principle, an archetype can be composed of other archetypes, and you can also transform an archetype very easily to, say, remove paths, add new paths, kind of take one archetype and just kind of coerce it just a little bit to fit a new use case. So if you're interested, check it out on NPM, and it's Archetype on NPM or Archetype_JS on Twitter. So thank you guys very much. Really appreciate it.